Hey, what is up, guys? It is me, JB, the best Chris in all of wrestling podcast, Mr. Chris Dredd. We hope you can hear us first and foremost. And secondly, welcome to Chat Grapple and Cheap Hops. We are live.
We are
Holy
live,
shit.
pal. We are live, pal. We are. A lot of stuff is going on. We are in the studio right now. It is the beginnings of something huge. You can feel it.
Yeah, it is.
You know, we've got two beautiful, meaty men in the same vicinity. You know, look, we can touch each other, and that is, this is the thing. It's the
You've seen it.
you know,
You've seen it.
this is the beauty of it. So, a lot of stuff since COVID, though. You've seen a lot of interviews and a lot of podcasts being done over Zoom through the streaming software. And we've done it ourselves, and we are. But we live in the same fucking town. We live 5 minutes away from each other. Why not fucking do this when we can do this?
Like we said in another episode, might be something that's coming out. Well, it is coming out.
Yes.
It's Bright Lights.
It is.
It's the
big city,
big village.
Big village.
The big
so
village.
We are in the middle of a village right now.
We are.
You know, we're
here.
We're here.
So fuck it.
We're here at the. This is obviously the post-event conference. You got your ICO Pro.
I should be holding the mic.
That's right. Yeah. And then obviously we'll put our truth through a table as well. We've got some sweeties. The Swizzers. We're all hyped up off sugar because you've just done a show previously.
Yeah. Coming very soon. We are literally going to be watching. Well, you'll see it. We'll be watching the 1993 Royal Rumble. So look out for that. Justin is in the chat.
Yes.
Justin, what is up, Justin? We appreciate you stopping by. It's a little bit more difficult for me in the moderation part of this one today because I do not have reaching capability.
That's right.
To put your comments as a starring thing. Maybe we do need a moderator. Who knows?
We maybe need a mod, but that will be coming soon because, like we say, we are toying with what we are doing right now. We are trying to find the best way to do it. We've got a beautiful little setup, but we just need to tweak the way we're doing things a little bit. But we could not wait to get together in the same building and to get in your faces for a Chat Grapple Live. There is another show, obviously, that we've done before this, and that will be coming out.
Bishop is here with us. Our good friend Bishop. Thank you for stopping by the TW Takes podcast.
Trust me, Rob, you've just had a shout out on a previous show that will be coming to you very soon. Something that you need to get on. You've had a shout out, my friend, because it is. We'll give a little teaser. It is delving into the previous pay-per-views. So the princes of previous pay-per-views are going back to our roots.
We're back home.
We're back home, baby. And like I say, we're in the same building. And you are live. Please do not say fuck or bugger. We're live.
It's true. We are live. And we are here to talk wrestling. We're here to talk about whatever you want to talk about as well. Obviously, you know, we have two comments here. It is Justin and our good buddy Bishop. And, you know, who can forget the ridiculously long at least 3 hours, I think, episode we did. Like, it was like an end of year thing with these two.
Yes.
And how much fun was that?
Well, we need to get them back on because we can be doing it.
We need to get the man back on.
Because we could be in the same screen like this and we could have those guys as well. We can do it. You know, we don't mind sharing a mic. We can be like Bros or, you know, Robson and Jerome or something. You get me?
Robson and Jerome.
Yeah,
there's a throwback. There's a throwback our American, Canadian, or any other listeners will probably have never heard of Robson and fucking Jerome.
Yeah, that's right.
Bros, they might know
Bros,
about.
yeah.
But yeah.
When will I be famous? I can answer. That's right. Because my singing's that good, they might actually think it's Bros.
It's too good.
So yeah, wrestling. That's what we're here for.
Wrestling is right. We're not talking about football today. We're talking about wrestling. What was it?
Yeah.
What was it? Backlash was this weekend.
It was.
Backlash was this weekend. Did you enjoy it? Did you?
It was meh, bruv. It was meh.
Mid.
It was mid. It was mid, bro.
I don't know, man.
Main event was good. Okay, main event was good. Gunter McAfee, sort of pointless. What else did we have on there? What else did we have on there? Fucking hell.
Gunther McAfee was, it was always going to be what it was going to be.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not complaining that he slipped. I'm not complaining that, Gunther didn't, sell anything. That's how it was going to be. He's a fucking commentator. He's a former athlete, sure.
Yeah.
But, he was a punter.
Well, you know what's funny? After WWE did that, you had AEW, where you had the scuffle before. Then AEW did one with Nigel McGuinness getting involved in a match. That was,
yeah, I
but Nigel McGuinness is a wrestler, obviously. I used to like Desmond Wolfe when he was, I like Nigel McGuinness. That's not a slant on Nigel McGuinness.
Justin saying that Lyra and Becky was good. I do agree. I think it was really good.
Lyra and Becky was good. Lyra and Becky was good. Lyra's growing on me. And that is not a euphemism.
It might be.
She is growing on me. She's getting a little bit more character. I wasn't a huge fan of her. I didn't think she had large amounts of charisma, but she's growing on me. She is growing on me. Do feel bad for Bayley, but I reckon she'll
bounce back.
She'll come back into the mix at some point. Yeah, so we had Lyra Valkyria versus Becky. We had Gunther versus McAfee.
Yeah.
We had the main event, which was Cena versus Randy Orton. We had
the Fatal 4-Way.
I thought
was good. I thought it came in really well. It was good. Really well.
Yeah.
We had the debut of Jeff Cobb, which has turned into some sort of weird wrestling culture war, because if you don't know Jeff Cobb, you don't know wrestling, and if you do know him and you like him, you only like WWE now. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck have I missed?
No. But again, you're always gonna get this sort of
tribal shit.
This tribalistic shit. You're always gonna get it, and you can't.
I realised it wasn't going to take long. It wasn't going to take long before we got onto that. But yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's where we are here. The tribal shit is, and that's not like us mocking Roman.
No, of course not. No, I mean, you're going to get that tribalistic bullshit, but there's no way that WWE are ever going to win, or anyone's ever going to win, because you're always going to get the same people with the same attitude saying the same shit. It's never going to change for the foreseeable.
Yes, the famed IWC. Yes, as much as everybody loves them and thinks that they're amazing, they have been talking shit, saying, "Oh, if you only watch WWE, you like WWE, you don't like wrestling."
Yeah,
what the fuck is that? And I know there's people that have tried to echo that point, and they just sound like dicks.
Because WWE isn't wrestling, is it? Obviously,
no. It's apparently not. It's sports entertainment, sure, whatever. But what are they doing in the ring? What are they doing?
Well,
they're not dicking about, are they?
It's still that, but it's being perpetuated by people like Will Ospreay, who will say things like, what they do in WWE is different. As soon as they get in the ring,
bruv.
As soon as they get in the ring, we beat them hands down, sort of thing. And it's like,
okay,
fuck off, mate. Really? Yeah.
Justin makes the point. The matches on Backlash, for the most part, were great. I kind of agree. Like, it was a good show, but the show sort of felt like a throwaway. Yeah, that's fair.
That was what I meant, because when you asked me, what did you think of the show? That's what I meant by it being mid. There was nothing really.
Wrestling.
There was nothing being progressed.
No, that's fair enough.
And it was, like I say, the matches in their own right were fine. But yeah, in the whole, it didn't really feel like it was going anywhere.
Munsey is with us as well. Munsey hopes we're good. Yeah, we hope you're good too, mate. Like, we have a lot of banter here, and especially you and Chris will over the next week.
In the league, we're shit. Who gives a fuck? We're gonna Bilbao to lift the cup. In the league, we're shit. Who gives a fuck? We're gonna Bilbao to lift the cup.
Teams are 16th and 17th in the league. I can do this. I can do this now.
Right. To quote Smokey from Friday. I don't give a fuck.
That's fine. That's fine. But if we're here, we're gonna do it.
Let's do it.
This is a massive indictment on European football in a nutshell. If two teams from England are in 16th and 17th are getting to one of your European finals, the rest of Europe needs to fucking pick its socks up and play better. Like, you cannot have this.
I know. I think I get what you're saying. It's not necessarily a reflection
Monty
on.
likes your singing, by the way.
Oh no, it's brilliant because it could apply to Manchester United and Tottenham either way. It's not necessarily an indictment.
I think it is. I think it's an indictment on European football.
On European football, but
not on the Premier League.
No, but this is what I mean. All it means is that the Premier League is the pinnacle of world football. Really, it is European football specifically.
Munsy's point here: one of them will be playing Champions League next season, which is silly. I think it's fucking outrageous.
Well, I mean,
it's outrageous that the team finishing 5th is going to get it as well. But that's the problem.
They've
made their own rules here, and
all we can do as a team is beat the teams that we can put in front of us, and luckily we've been able to do that. We like I said to you earlier. Yeah. Bodo Glimt, they've not played a game in Europa League where they have never scored at home. When we played them the other day, they didn't score at home. We're the first team to do that. When we played against Eintracht Frankfurt, they've never lost a home game the whole tournament. We went there, we beat them. You can only beat the teams that are in front of you.
Frankfurt, good side, done okay this season.
And
Bodo, on the other hand, you've gone to the outer fucking Arctic Circle.
Bruv,
you've played
Lazio got beaten.
I know.
Lazio got beaten.
You were not good enough to beat them.
No, but the fact is they beat the teams that were put in front of them. They beat some really good teams, and they play on a fucking Sabutio pitch. It had folds in it, bro. It literally had creases on the fucking touchline.
Wayne says very predictable outcomes. I imagine he's talking about Backlash. Hi, Wayne. Appreciate you dropping in.
Easy now.
Munsey says they haven't lost a game this season in Europe. Watch us lose the final.
Good. I hope you do lose the final. I'm happy, right, that Tottenham are there. I'm not gonna be a sort of a miserable Mike. I am going to be happy. It's all I've done is watch Tottenham play absolute dog shit football.
If you lose, you're going to call TalkSport.
Oh, of course. if we win, I'm going to call TalkSport. And like I say, I've spoken to the lads. I've spoken to the lads on TalkSport, and they fucking love me. I was on TalkSport, as you well know, bruv, and I was telling Big Ange to fucking turn it in. I don't give a fuck, mate.
He was telling Big Ange to turn it in. I couldn't believe it when I heard it.
Honestly, and the lads were loving it. You know, Gabby and fucking, Majestic and Cundy
and O'Hara.
Cundy and O'Hara.
Right,
I spoke to all of them.
Yeah,
I spoke to all of them.
You literally couldn't have spoke to the two more bigger dicks on that show. On that radio channel. But no. Where were we? Backlash.
But again, like I say, when it comes to football, it is a passion of yours and ours.
That's great.
And we need to actually shout this out. We've got people listening. We are doing our end of season review.
The end of season review is coming. Yeah, the backdrop will be a bit different.
Yes.
We will be very much into it. The whole season, we've got a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. There's a lot going on.
A lot of good, a lot more terrible.
Premiership referees versus UEFA referees. We've got VAR. We've got got a lot. We've got a lot to talk about, mate. Because and we've got to talk about, and I don't give a fuck. And this is something that I believe that we will both agree on. Fuck, and I mean fuck in the hardest possible way.
Liverpool.
The current. Bruv, don't get me started on fucking Liverpool. I'll talk about them in a second. Fuck the current offside rule. I've had enough. An arm cannot be offside. And I don't care if Tottenham would have lost 3 or 4-0 at the weekend if that wasn't the case. You cannot be offside with an arm. You cannot be offside with a finger. You cannot be offside with a toe. There needs to be daylight in between.
I reckon you've been caught offside with a finger every now and again.
I have been. Of course we have. I've been caught inside with a finger. But at the end of the day, come on, you've got to admit, like the old offside rule, the proper one, where it gives, you cannot be, there's got to be daylight in between the last defender and the attacking player. That is what offside is. It means you've been caught offside. Being level and having a toe dangling over is a good fucking run. Yeah, is a well-timed run. If you've got a little bit of a shirt or an arm or something, bollocks, I've had enough. So that we need to talk about that as well.
Okay.
And
so
also,
that's coming very soon. The end of season. It will come after obviously, I think the Champions League final and all that.
Yes.
Which on my team are not in.
And Liverpool fans are dickheads for booing that poor lad who wants to leave Liverpool.
Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Unbelievable. Leave him alone.
Mundy says if Big Ange loses, I think they sack him. I think they sack him if he wins it. That's my opinion. Matt is in the chat. Cactus Matt. Fuck Chris for missing the boot sales.
Sit, mate.
Is it fuck you for missing the boot sales?
Yeah, I missed the boot sales.
Did you have a proper reason to miss the boot sales?
I ain't got no money, bruv. I couldn't afford it. I've spent all my money on shit that I shouldn't have, and I didn't have any money to go to the car boot sales.
He's the famous luchador El Grande Skinto.
El Grande Skintario. Yeah. That is me right now. So, yes, that's why I couldn't go. Because you can't go. The old Eastern saying, one cannot travel to a car boot sale with empty pockets.
We need a pocket empty to carry some goodies, right?
We need empty bags to carry them. But yeah, one cannot go with empty pockets.
I understand the point. We need to talk about Dom Mysterio as well.
Fantastic. But
he is fast becoming like one of the most popular things on the whole show.
When you've got someone like Dom who's over like Rover, and there's gonna come a time. I'll tell you what was quite funny. I watched Raw today. You had Carlos. You had Carlito. We're just watching his dad. So
yeah, we were.
Carlos. Yeah. So you had Carlito talking to Big Mama Cool. What's her name? Raquel Rodriguez, just saying to her, "Oh, look, I know you miss Liv, but maybe me and you can hang out. We can use your credit card. I'll pay you back." It was fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
I love the work they're
shit.
doing. But all of them are doing fantastic work, and you can see what's going on with Finn Balor and Dom. You can see the friction,
the power struggle.
But
the power struggles have always sort of happened in Judgment Day. Like I think for them to squeeze this much out of the Judgment Day has been nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah, the fact that they're still running.
Judgment Day was dead in the water after they kicked out Priest and that, and they've managed to keep it going. And a lot of that is attributed to Dom and Liv. And you know what? Fair play to them. Let's keep it going.
I mean, I still remember with fond memories, and it weren't even that long ago, when we had R-Truth selling merchandise and giving them all their cut in cash. Like, that stuff is fucking gold, man. I mean, and let's talk about R-Truth getting involved in
Truth's got an AA through the table in the press conference.
Mm-hmm.
I think it leads to Cena and Truth on some sort of Saturday night's main event.
Yeah,
my opinion, and I've said this, I think I said this earlier today to someone, Truth comes within an inch of winning the heavyweight championship. He comes that close. He loses, but it's one of them. Build the crowd, knock them down.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Just like Savage.
That's right.
So we just
that was.
Matt says, "What about Killer Cross? Super over #1 T-shirt seller. Not on the main shows in ring wise. No, you're right. I watched the documentary. I fucking loved it. The Cold Cross thing. I am into it. And then he did that thing after WrestleMania where he went a bit nuts, and some guy in the truck or whatever, fuck him. I don't know. I can't remember what he said.
Yeah,
but it was brilliant. It was said with great passion. It was something that you could sink your teeth into. Why is he not on the main shows? I don't know. Like, I think he's attached to Raw. I think they'll move him.
I think there's got to be something.
They've got to do something because he is over. And what are you going to do? You can't just bin him off. Benching him is not the idea. Like, he's got to be a part of it. And maybe there's no wiggle room in other people's programs to put him in just yet. But I think he's got a big summer coming up.
I thought it was really interesting and good when they had Cross talking to AJ and saying, "Look, you all you had to do was beat this guy. He's not a wrestler. You're not doing it for the locker room.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that whole story and the way he's talking, like, you know, and a lot of people have said that Cross is with his own money. He was filming vignettes and filming videos and putting out content. And
Wayne has just put that in there. Yeah, the fact Cross is investing his own money into his promos outside the ring screams talent.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it. Yeah, I mean, anyone with no talent could put their money into it too. Like, but I get what you're saying. Like, he is very talented. He worked. What does he work? He worked Josh Barnett's Bloodsport over that WrestleMania weekend. And apart from that run-in with AJ, you know, you didn't see him. And I think, yeah, he's gonna invest heavily in himself. And whether or not that comes into WWE or not remains to be seen. But like I said, I think he's got a big summer coming up. I don't want to see him going in for Intercontinental Championships. I want to see him tackle Jey Uso or something. If Jey is champion by that point, I did hear some really terrible rumors involving Gunther and Goldberg, but I don't really want to get into that. Connor is with us as well. He just got the YouTube notification. Well, we're sorry about that. Like, we're not YouTube.
Sorry about your damn luck. Give me the belt.
Sorry. Chris is taking a championship.
Sorry about your damn luck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Connor, thank you for joining us, mate. Always a pleasure. Yeah, and we're talking wrestling. We're talking.
You missed the football chat, Connor. Sorry about that, mate. AEW. I'd like to talk about AEW. One thing in particular, it did strike me as hilarious and odd and stupid at the same time. It's our good pal Rick O'Shea causing trouble online.
No surprises.
Yes,
man. No surprises. This guy.
This time he was picking a row with Javon Evans of NXT, someone who had just headlined Stand and Deliver, and I don't understand why Ricochet felt the need to belittle this man.
The guy is he's showing some real small dick energy right now, right? He's
I don't know why.
No, but this is the thing. I think there's just a lot going on. I think his missus is on OnlyFans. You know, I think she's. I think. I mean, I just hear things online.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Apparently his missus is on OnlyFans. She's making music videos where she's just shaking her ass and stuff in it. A fall from grace there.
Where do you see these videos? What are you watching?
On the Facebook. On the Facebook.
Speaking of Facebook, check us out on Facebook if you're watching this. Or
absolutely, check us out on Facebook.
Check us out on Facebook. 13,000 of you cannot be wrong.
Absolutely.
So, thank you for that. Check us out on Facebook. So where were Ricochet? Causing more ag.
But why?
It's not a heel persona. Just being a cock.
Yeah.
Like I understand, like responding to the odd message here and there or odd comment here or there, but it's not adding to your TV. Like, it's not adding to anything. Like, nobody thinks that Ricochet is a better heel because he is kicking off on Twitter.
Yeah.
X, whatever.
Yeah.
Killer Cross did say the grass, with the grass being green on the other side, it's where you water it. Yeah, I get that. But Cross ain't planning to leave yet, so.
No, I mean, we've talking about planning to leave. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get rid of him now. I think
might have made himself too valuable.
Yeah, he may well have done that. Yeah. You've got one big SOB who was recently let go of. Apparently, they filmed a load of filmed a show with him that's going to be.
Well, there's a bit more to it with Strowman.
Yeah,
something that has come out, and I have seen it a little bit. I don't know the full SP,
right?
But he does seem to have some sort of injury, and WWE have sort of kept him on in a weird way, like almost on a retainer. Like,
yeah.
So if we need you, we'll call you. But right now, you don't have a contract, and that,
yeah.
He's Strowman ain't turning up in AEW. So
no, he's not. Fucking hell. What happened to Shane McMahon apparently showing up in AEW? God, that was never going to happen. And I said, as soon as the whole shit was going on, like, that was never going to happen.
The meeting created a buzz.
It was never going to happen. But people were adamant. People were adamant that they knew, he's going to go there. He's doing it because it's absolute horse shit.
So
you lot know nothing.
Wayne says he'd rather see Cross get a bigger push than Carmelo Hayes. I think Carmelo's an excellent hand on SmackDown. I think I'm not necessarily enjoying the thing with Miz, but Carmelo puts on great TV matches, and that's what WWE need. They need on SmackDown and Raw. They need someone who can carry a TV segment with wrestling.
Yeah,
and it's perfectly fine that Carmelo does that, and I've got nothing against it, because there are other shows within wrestling that cannot carry a TV segment with wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it's horrific. Some of the shit and some of the spots I see day in or week in, week out on Dynamite. Collision, where I think Ricochet worked with Zach Gowen. They did the old pulling off the leg spot, and people actually genuinely responded to this like it was some new thing. It was, he's such a great heel. Like they'd never seen someone have their leg pulled off before in wrestling.
Mate, it happened. It happened in the WWE at fucking WrestleMania.
It happened in your house when I think Diesel took Mad Dog Vachon's leg.
Yeah,
fucking.
It happens all the time. It's happened multiple times.
Not exactly revolutionary,
no.
But the Andre the Giant necklace is dog shite. Who's Andre the Giant necklace he talking
about? Carmelo Hayes got given one, didn't he?
Sorry, I must have missed that.
Yeah, no, it was absolute dog shite.
Matt is currently watching the Raw show from yesterday.
Yeah, I watched
the women's tag match is meh. You know what? I've only seen properly because of working today and all that. The only thing I caught up with straight away was the segments involving CM Punk, the Usos, all that stuff, Jey Uso and Gunther, all that. Connor says he's been tagging us in football, a lot of football stuff. Yeah, no, we've seen it. I mean, like I said, the Columbus thing where they scored in the last minute, the defending was so bad. I was laughing. I thought, you know what? They need to fix up. He's going to purchase the TNA streaming service. Might have something there. Can't say much now. Okay. The TNA streaming service.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that?
No, I thought about getting it.
Of course you have.
Yeah. I'm a huge.
You just want to see Jeff Jarrett hit people with guitars.
My world, it's TNA is I say a guilty pleasure. It's not. It was fucking brilliant at one point.
Yeah.
It really was.
It had its day, didn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure it's okay now.
Yeah.
People are making a big deal of Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling.
They
are. I the only thing I saw which looked okay was Gresham and Sabre Jr. But I saw them do Josh Barnett's Bloodsport as well. So that match is something that's just going to tour the world. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looked really good. So
yeah, I mean Giselle's just won the Maple Leaf.
Wonder why?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saw that, and thought, yeah, of course you did. There you go. Yeah. She was, no different.
Yeah, sorry.
AEW, where were we? We're talking about Ricochet and his excellent heel work online.
I mean, it's
not having that.
It's fucking crazy, man. It's there was something that I seen recently, and it was just before Ricochet left WWE.
Talking about Ricochet,
and I'm yawning.
Yeah, makes him tired.
When he did the flip from there onto the commentary booth, and it was pretty good. And he said to Samantha, "I'm sorry," and then did it, and it was fine. But what he's doing now is just
Matt's asking if we found anyone else found Jeff Cobb showing up at Backlash Under Women. I didn't. I thought it was just right. I don't. The WWE fan base aren't gonna know too much about New Japan and what Jeff Cobb. They're all indie watchers and all that. And that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Let them introduce Jeff a bit more. Now that they've seen the reaction, they can go, right, well, let's have him suplex a few people. Let's have him beat people up.
Yeah.
They're not going to instantly know that him and Jacob were a tag team. There's so many things like that. People they're not going to know, and they shouldn't be ridiculed or derided for any of that. Like they watch what they want to watch and they take in what they want to take in, much like us and this and everything else. So no, Jeff's introduction will hopefully kick into higher gear as it goes on, but I wasn't underwhelmed by it. No, I've quite liked it.
Oh, it was all right. I mean, they've done it subtle, haven't they? They've done it subtly where Jacob didn't really realise what had gone on.
Solo move.
And so it's one of them, and they're building that up for that split, and we will get Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu at some point, I believe.
SummerSlam.
We'll get
2 nights of SummerSlam. So why not shove everybody on it? Shove everyone on. Maybe finally get fucking Cross on there as well.
Yeah, we will.
From AEW to some tough news. Sabu did pass away over the weekend. 60. No fucking age.
No, it's but the guy has lived a life, man, and he's I mean, we don't know.
We don't know what's going on.
What body?
A lot of people are speculating, and that is not right. So we're not going to speculate either. No. We're going to talk about the good times and Sabu taping up his fucking bicep. When he tore it against Terry Funk on the barbed wire.
That's right.
Yeah, and the really decent work he did with Cena and Rey Mysterio and stuff like that. Like later on.
I mean, even when he came into the shit with Taz was fantastic, and the stuff he did even in WCW when he came in.
It's a bit reckless when he
it was
wild,
really wild, man. But that was the thing. It was like that was his character, and that's what he did. And he came in, and he, on the fucking gurney and shit, weren't it? It was he was the savage, and he did exactly that. And he was smashing through tables, and he was doing exactly, it was at the time. It was like fucking wow, brilliant, good stuff.
Yeah, it's sad that we lose another, and it's
and he's only 60.
Yeah, it's just not an age, is it? Like, not anymore.
Yeah, Hogan roams the. Yeah, Hogan roams the streets.
Yeah, I mean,
not that I'm obviously wishing any harm upon him, but it's just it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
the fuck you section in the back of Sabu's book was good.
Yeah,
someone
Hogan in it, is he?
Yeah, someone put it out today. But obviously, our good friend Brian R. Solomon did a book with Sabu, was involved in it about the original Sheik. We've had him on our show talking about that exact book.
Yeah, Blood and Fire. Yeah.
Blood and Fire. Shout out to Brian R. Solomon, and he put out quite a sort of touching.
Yeah, they've done. He's done a really good sort of tribute thing with Blue Meanie.
Yes.
So yeah, something for anyone else to go out and check out when they can. Sabu. I mean, it was like I said, like we got ECW a little bit later in the UK. Like it was put onto Bravo or something like that, wasn't it? Like and we were getting like really.
Oh my god!
Old shit. Like I remember it must have been like 98, 99, and they were showing like 96 ECW. So you were getting like really good bits with Sabu and stuff, and it was And him and RVD had a hell of a team.
RVD and Sabu, some really good matches with Bill Alfonso there blowing the fucking whistle. Good stuff.
Man. So I remember the one, specifically the one with Hayabusa and Shinzaki. Like it was just so good. Like I can't remember which pay per view. It might have been Heatwave or something. But fuck me, it was good. Really good. Like to reminisce and talk about it. It's a shame that he's gone, but what can we do?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Fun fact: RVD is in MLW now, and he has a feud with Matt Riddle. Our close personal good friend Matt Riddle.
Personal good friend.
We'll
Matt
post
Riddle.
a picture again one day.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
RVD, is he working? Like I don't know. Like fucking hell. Like fair play. I do every now and again. They do put a lot of MLW on YouTube for free, don't they? So like you do try and I watched like their 40-man Rumble or whatever it was, and I think Riddle ended up winning and retaining his championship. And it wasn't too bad. MLW seems to be plodding along nicely. So why not?
Yeah, we'll repost a picture of when we bumped into Matt Riddle in the streets of Cardiff at 2 a.m. in the morning, the night before he had a match on a major pay-per-view. off his nut.
Well, we were out for chicken, weren't we?
He was out for chicken.
We popped out for a little bit of chicken. That was it. Nothing else, nothing more.
No.
And we as sober as we were, we bumped into Matt.
It's good times. Good times.
Yeah. What else we got to talk about? How long have we been on?
What we got? We got 35 minutes.
35 minutes. We don't want to go on too long because we got homes to go to.
We have got kebabs to eat.
Yeah, we're gonna munch on kebabs. What else is there in the world of wrestling right now, Chris? I'm not 100% sure.
No, I mean we can we
can do our best to get up what we can, but fuck me, we're tired. Long day, long weekend. I honestly can't think of much on there. Let's have a look. I don't know. Yeah, there was talk of that Goldberg thing. Like, I'm not interested in that.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. What are they talking about that? So they're saying that there's going to be a match. Goldberg versus.
Is watching you munch kebabs OnlyFans content? Don't, because he'll have his feet on the table before you know it.
Well, I'm not being funny. Like, I'm not sure if Bishop knows about the double entendre and the British meaning of a kebab can be misconstrued.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Do you know about munching a girl's kebab? Yeah, like.
Of course he fucking.
Do you know
knows.
about that?
Why do you think he said it?
So
he wants to see you eat a kebab on the OnlyFans.
Hey, mate, do you know what? Become a member on our channel, and you may well see us yamming up a kebab.
When it's funny you mentioned that because we did think about Chicken Shop Wrestling Chat.
We did.
So Chicken Shop Wrestling Chat could be the one. Get some Boss Man chicken and chips.
Absolutely, brother. Yeah. I mean, we've had a chit chat in my car while one of us was eating chicken, the other one was eating fucking. What did I have? Curry goat.
Yeah, you got goat.
I had curry goat, rice and peas, bro. So yeah, we will happily. I mean, right. So there's something. We've got sweets on the table. So we have been eating sweets while having discussions.
Show me the pound, Matt. Show me the pound.
Show us the pound.
He says he'll chuck me a pound if I slap you on your head. He's calling it a 5 head because he's got mean-spirited ways. Sometimes.
He is mean-spirited because I didn't go to the car boots with him this weekend, but it was nothing personal, Matthew, and you know that. So
he's skint. Look at him.
Down, babes.
Look at this new T-shirt. He's obviously skint.
This was a gift from my sister.
Look at his expensive Greek cola. He's obviously skint.
Man cannot live off looks alone. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, no, we're offering memberships on YouTube. They are only going to be £1 or $1 or a drachma or a fucking euro or whatever it is going to be. It'll be like the lowest tier possible.
Peso.
A peso.
I don't know.
So
we've got super chats. We still don't really know how that works, but it's there.
So you can do super chats right now if you wanted to.
I've got a WhatsApp. I think it might be a picture of a pound coin. If it is, I'd.
Yeah, it's a picture of a pound. Hey, do a super chat for £1.
No, because then I have to hit you on the head.
No, he didn't say it with any veracity, did he? He just said slap my head for £1. Wait for the super chat, lad. He ain't doing it. The pound has not changed hands yet. So this is the type of shit that is going to be happening on.
I don't want it to turn into a show where I hit you for £1.
Yeah, like I'm some kind of fucking like Steve-O character. I'm just getting fucking fireworks shot out of my anus for £10.
Hey,
So this is what we're doing. So we're offering.
What have we become?
We're offering the memberships. It's going to be the lowest tier possible. We've got watch-alongs and things happening on that membership. So you can see us either eating kebabs or eating sweets and chatting, watching various bits and bobs live on the channel. This is what we're doing now. We've got a brand new setup that we're testing out. We're going to be refining the ways and finding out how we're doing it. But we're going to be doing a lot more stuff in the same building, sitting next to each other, just like this, doing lives. You can do super chats. You can do whatever you want. And we are very much looking forward to it and having fun with it.
Absolutely right. Check out the backdrop.
That's right.
I mean,
so
see, he glucked nuts on this show for free. So yeah, that's the
we've seen him glucking nuts. We have seen him.
Yeah, and that is
he was proper deep throating that shit as well. Fair play to him. He was inebriated slightly though, wasn't he?
He might have had a tip. Oh,
he
yeah,
might have had a slight libation, as they say.
Oh. Yeah, he might have.
He was here before both our daddies was here. You know what I mean? So he might have had a slight libation.
Do you feel him?
Do you feel him, sir?
No. Yeah, he might have had a little sip of mead before he'd. That
was a fantastic promo. Still, I watched that with tears in my eyes, laughing. Do you feel him, sir? Yeah, so this is what we're doing. We're having more fun on the show. There will be some exclusive content that we're doing. We've also got a lot more card-related content coming. We do have.
Oh yeah, the card thing. Yeah,
so
of course, yeah.
we can talk about that.
We've got some stuff.
So there's some bits and bobs going on. If you haven't checked out our video where we went to the Hertfordshire card show, we bought some wrestling cards. We bought some other bits and bobs there as well. We are continuing with that theme, and we do have on the horizon some very, very big videos coming, not just for the wrestling card collecting community, but for the card collecting community as a whole. We have got some huge stuff going on coming up, so please stay tuned for that, because very, very soon we'll be putting out some more card related content. And we know that wrestling fans, you've been cracking open
He's such a fucker, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, that's fine, mate. You know what I mean? I'm not going to rise to it, Matthew. You know me. Whenever I
cannot reach over and make it a thing that I can put on screen. But yes, he missed loads of cards at the boot sale.
I'm sure he's talking.
He came to visit me on Saturday. I was a very busy man on Saturday. I was trying to put a bed together, and I was trying to do all those manly things.
Yes.
That we have to do. We have to. We have to do those things to keep our ladies happy.
Indeed.
And yes, he came over, and he very much he wanted to because he brings my kids sweets, and he wanted to chuck them up in the air and do all that.
Yeah.
And, he normally does.
Yeah.
Makes a little mess. It's funny though, but he didn't do it this time.
Right.
Because he knew that I was in a bit of in a mental state where I was
in a
making
kerfuffle.
This bed. No, I wasn't in a kerfuffle. It was I was focused.
Yeah.
I didn't need Haribo and sweets all over my room.
Fair play to him. Fair play to him.
I was building a bed.
God, how was the bed? It's good. It wasn't your bed, I'll take it then.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Nice.
Super King.
Nice. B&H Super Kings, yeah.
Yeah. You got, yeah.
Nice.
Got to test it out, make sure it works properly.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fair.
It fits my fat ass on the bed, so yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
there's a story about Good Matt.
There we go. Good Matt. He's a good guy. I know he's all in jest. So we are
fuming about you not going to the boot.
I know he is actually fuming. He was livid. But yeah, there's a lot more stuff coming on the channel. A lot more stuff. So we are really looking forward to that. I'm excited.
We're looking forward to recording TW Takes podcast live from the UK as well. So whenever he gets here, it'll turn into a documentary. We'll follow him around everywhere.
Oh, mate, we will follow him from Greg's to, pie and mash shops.
Witherspoons.
Yeah. We'll take him to Rooster Point.
Oh, Rooster Point.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we'll take him to Marks and Spencer's.
Proper.
Yeah. Oh, fucking all the sites, mate.
Yeah.
We've got to take him to a footy match as well.
Not a local footy match, right?
We'll take him to Stevenage.
Oh. Hell,
it's all good, mate. I know it's fucking terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. He's down.
He's down like a clown, Charlie Brown.
So yeah, there's so much shit we are doing, and we are trying to make a proper go of this. So, like we said, hit Facebook, join the 13,000 people that are following us now.
We can't exaggerate. Please join us on Facebook. The stuff that is going out on Facebook is lots of discussions about the posts that we're putting up, lots of conversations going on.
Wrexham versus Richmond, that'd be a tough one. But I know Wrexham have moved up. They've got promoted. Can't even play Stevenage now.
No, that's right.
Bollocks, ruined. Stevenage, I would say Stevenage Luton.
Yeah,
fucking hell.
Yeah, Stevenage Oldham.
Luton.
Yeah, Luton.
Luton kicked the
Local.
shit out of them,
That's a local rivalry. That is Luton, Stevenage.
Yeah. Where were we?
We're talking about stuff that we're doing.
Yes.
Facebook, please
What it
join
means.
us. Absolutely, because it means a lot to us. Because in this game, there's not we put a lot of time into this. We put a lot of effort into it, and we have put a lot of our own money into it.
It's very rewarding.
It's rewarding where we feel it here. But now we've started.
Where else do you feel it?
I feel it.
Do you feel me, sir?
Do you feel it, sir? Do you feel him? So if you join us on Facebook, you join us in the conversation. It really does help us. It's absolutely free for you to do, and it means a lot to us, and it really helps the channel out. Please do that. Please join us on Facebook. Chat Grapple and Cheap Pops podcast page, not the group, the page. Please join us on that page because you have no idea how much it actually really helps us out. So please do that. We've got a lot of reach on there, a lot of discussions going on, and it really is helpful if you get on there. And also you can have a good chat. We've got people from all over the world. We have people from America messaging us. We have people from everywhere messaging us. We've got lots, like I say, lots of discussions, lots of fun stuff going on there. Please join us.
Yeah, I can't say it any better myself.
That's right.
Yeah, we do appreciate every last one of you for dropping in and being a part of this. The comments has been hilarious as usual. I'm still not going to slap him on the head though.
For £1.
Yeah, not for £1.
Keep your fucking nugget, Matthew.
It's always great when we get together and do these things, and it's live as well. So literally anything can happen. You could slap me on the head. Who knows? And we've got something else that's freshly recorded, so that's going to be out.
Yes.
I don't know, very soon.
Very soon.
And then we're going to go back to what made us make people notice,
right?
I suppose, and that's the old pay-per-view, the odd probably long form wrestling match.
Absolutely.
Like Royal Rumbles, like maybe Iron Man matches, like things like that.
Yes,
the alternative.
4 ways. I'll tell you what match I'd really love to watch with you and on a live would be.
Don't say Brett and Shaw.
No, it would be the Rock, Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Undertaker.
The six-way.
The six-way.
Good Lord, yes.
I
remember Kishi falls from the top of the cage onto like chipboard.
No, it was the one where everyone was doing each other's finishing moves.
Oh, okay.
It was I think it was a 5-way. I think it was Kurt Angle, Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and maybe Mick Foley.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I'm trying to think where that one was. No,
No Way Out. I'm not sure where it was.
I'm sure we'll find it.
Yes, we will find it, and it would be fantastic to watch that because I remember it being a fantastic match.
Yeah, so we will delve back into the archives and we will go back to where it began.
That's right.
And that will be good old-fashioned wrestling shows where we can sit, talk shit, and have fun.
Because they're all on Netflix or they're all on YouTube now. There's no,
Mostly.
You don't need to buy the network now. It's all, and everyone has Netflix.
I miss the network.
Yeah, I mean, I do still. Yeah, there's still stuff on there that would have been fantastic to be able to just sort of.
Yeah, I miss it. Like Netflix is fine. Netflix is okay. Like,
yeah,
I already pay for it anyway. So
yeah, that's right. So yeah,
it's nice to save $10 a month in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's always good. So yeah, let's wrap it up. Let's
wrap it up, baby.
Let's wrap it up like a kebab.
Strap it up, wrap it up.
Yeah. So. If you're watching, hit the subscribe button. It's just there. It's right there. Like, do it.
Do it. Please do it
now.
Do it right. Do it now. Join us on Facebook as well. Please do that.
As with most YouTube channels, like 90% of the people that watch our majority of our videos are not subscribed. Like, I mean, that's fine if you don't want to. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of doing it myself.
Yes.
Where are we? So, the good cop, bad cop. Oh, he's doing it on ×2. What a jackass.
No, he's not doing it. He's watching at ×2.1 because he can now.
Guy's a fucking teacher in America. Those kids.
And what team does he? What team does he support?
Yeah,
he's a Liverpool fan as well. And I had a little fucking dig at him as well for booing their boy.
Him and Arnie Slut, can fucking swivel. Although I did see that signed Arnie Slot thing down.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Chris L. Who's Chris L? Do we know Chris L?
We know a Chris L.
Okay.
But I don't know
Chris,
if
this is too late for me. I'm up for work at 5 a.m. Well, I'm up at 5:45. I'm still doing it.
It's all good, baby. Thank you. It doesn't matter. Thank you for joining us. You've got it now. You can watch it tomorrow morning. Subscribe, and then you can watch it tomorrow. Please join us on Facebook. Join us on Twitter. Join us on bloody where can they join us? Fucking Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok too.
Do you know what I mean?
I've slacked off on the TikTok. C's number one, I guess.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Boot sale this weekend, chaps. Interesting question. I'm gonna have to talk to the boss.
Yeah, no, I mean, I will. I could probably join you this weekend, Matthew. Yes.
Are you guys on that Blue Sky? No, Blue Sky sucks. It's where a lot of the IWC went when they cried about being on Twitter and were getting
wanking about Elon Musk.
They all came back.
Yeah,
they all came back to X. So Blue Sky, no, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll leave it there, guys. It has been so much fun. We've done, some wonderful things here in the new space.
Absolutely.
Like we said, bright lights. Big village, and things are only going to get better as well. The quality of the production, we've got the quality of the videos. Please check out our card video that we did previously, and we've got a follow on to that coming very soon. There's going to be some stuff in the post coming through. Very excited for that. So please join us, subscribe, like, share, and you can watch these two guys right here doing stuff to entertain you eternally on this platform and many others. We want to give you tings.
Bruv.
So for now, I'm JB, the best Chris in all of wrestling podcast, Mr. Chris Dredd. Sweet Lord, we appreciate every last one of you for sticking with it and having fun with us. You all matter to us. You are amazing. We love you all. Guys, take care. We'll see you next time.
Peace.